Okay, part 2 says my phone cut me off. The next question is David Pittman. I loved your contribution to Dirge's last album. Do you have any other guest vocal appearances in the works? Thank you for bringing up the Dirge thing. I really, really love that album, and I was very, very proud to be on that album. And I really love that song. I do have some plans to do some other guest vocals, but I kind of don't want to talk about it yet because I'm not sure. It's like super early, and I don't want to talk about it and then it falls through and then I look like a jerk or stupid or sad or whatever about it. So I'm not going to talk about that yet, but I'm kind of excited about something that's in the works right now. As far as other guest vocals, I don't really have anything planned. Micah, what's your favorite Lycia song pre, me, and after? I don't know. It's so hard to pick. I don't know. I really can't pick favorite songs. Pre me, I don't know. I guess maybe something off of Ionia. Maybe Ionia, Desert, Granada. And post me, Vacant Winter Day. I love that song. But, I mean, I love a lot of them. So, it's not one of mine. I wouldn't pick one of my own songs. 2 questions. Is it pronounced Lycia? It's Lycia. And were you already performing when you heard Mike and kind of joined forces? I was doing some stuff with some friends in Ohio, and I wrote Mike as a fan, and we just started talking, and then I shared my music with him, and it kind of evolved from that. So yes, I was doing music, but nothing really very serious. Oh Lord. Have you pooped or peed yourself during performance? No, thank God. Of course, that's one of those things that you're always afraid is going to happen. Thankfully, I have yet to have that happen to me. Funny, though. When do I come to Mexico City? To play a show? Probably never. That's sad, because we really had a good time down there. Did you know Peter Steele back in the 90s? He mentioned Lycia in an interview. Yes, we did. We knew him because he contacted Project, and then he and Mike spoke a few times, and then they invited us to do the Halloween tour. So we did that with them, and kept in touch with him for a while, and then, you know, he went on and did his whatever he was doing, we kind of did whatever we were doing, and didn't really talk to him again until around the time that I recorded the vocals. We kind of got back in touch, and the last time I saw him and talked to him was about, the last time they played here on that Jägermeister tour. So I don't think I talked to him again after that. But yes, we did know him back in the 90s, and he was a very nice guy, and always very kind and warm and genuine towards us, and we always really appreciated that about him. Were we tight? Oh, that's not a question. Sorry. Is the Pittsburgh foot-loving chick the worst? No, it wasn't. She wasn't the worst. It just was awkward because she wanted to rub my feet, and that's, I mean, I like a good foot rub, but not randomly by someone I don't know in the middle of a club. I felt bad because I didn't want to make her feel bad. She wasn't the worst. She was far from the worst. I've met real awful people. She was very sweet, actually. Vinyl. Questions about vinyl. Tours. No and no. Would you consider Whitby? If we were playing shows, or if for some strange reason decided that we were going to play a show, that probably would be one that we would consider doing. Ooh, Steve. I'd like to know some Howard Stern interview type details about the relationship between Lycia and Project, specifically Sam. What went wrong and what happened to end that relationship? Juicy details are welcome. Now, you know I'm not going to get fully into that because there was a contract that we were held to that we couldn't get out of. That's why Lycia disappeared for years, because they had very different ideas about who we were as far as promotion and controlling aspects. And it was more important for us to, at that point, be firm about what we wanted. And since we weren't being let out of a contract, we ended Lycia. When we were finally let out of that contract, then Lycia came back. Let's just say there's different opinions about the situation. Ours is right, and then there's the other side. But I don't like to get into that stuff publicly because it can be refuted. Everybody has their own take on things. But we get along with everybody. So take that for what it is. I know there will be no real touring, but are you opposed